if someone never knew me and seen what I've been posting lately and
What's up,
and the
YouTube? It's
things
Young
that
Hitters
I've been
Boxing
doing
Net,
and the
and today
changes
we
I've
doing
made,
another live.
I wanted them to get from them videos
And Adrian Broner and Santiago.
Santiago. Santiago. I don't know his name. But
Sans.
we watching it because AB fighting. You gotta watch it, of course. It's AB.
To make that change, nobody is going to
He don't got a
you. You
haircut.
gotta go out there and do it
Broner
yourself.
don't have a haircut, so he probably about to sweep this dude.
I'm still pushing hard. I'm
Way
still
too
working.
much.
Like I had
It's true, bruh. He don't have a haircut. He got his old trainer, and he still got his beard.
So that mean real serious?
Yes, he ain't get no haircut. He always be having haircuts during his fights.
Alright.
Hey, what's up?
He points out he's only 31 and still has a lot of fight left in him. AB says the past 2 years helped him realize he didn't find enjoyment from partying with the bottle. Instead, his true joy is in the ring, and he rediscovered his love of boxing. Well, Santiago says if Broner picked him as a soft touch, he chose wrong. Giovanni says he's coming to apply pressure, make it a war tonight. Santiago says if the boxing public doesn't know who he is, they will after he wins tonight. And as we approach the main
on the
event,
live
let's
stream,
reset.
though.
Showtime announcers
Why you gotta be in my
Sun
direction?
Arena. I'm Ryan Custer, and of course,
Robert Easter, for real, he did. Hey, thanks for tuning in, though. What's up?
Yeah, welcome to the live stream, y'all.
The new song lit. I listened to it. It's good.
The unofficial scoring updates, and you can hear this
Uh,
broadcast
Ooh,
in
did I press
Spanish.
it?
Use that SAP function when you hear Mis Hermanos, Alejandro Luna, and El Diamante Raul Marquez. Felix de Jesus, he serves as our Spanish interpreter. And of course, in the center of the ring, it's the classy and always Natalie clad Jimmy Lennon Jr. All right.
You think Broner improved since his last fight?
Here's Mark.
Yeah,
Thank you very
of course.
much, Mr.
He got his
Brian
old
Custer from the
coach.
Fight Spirit, the Mohegan Sun Arena. The main event is upon us. Was supposed to be at
His
140.
last
It
coach.
is now a welterweight
He ain't
bout
telling
scheduled
nothing
for
for real.
12 rounds or less. The
True.
return
He waited
of
till the end of
Adrian
the fight
Problem
to start
Broner.
telling
He
me stuff.
faces an undefeated yet unheralded Giovanni
Talking about you
Santiago.
gotta win the rest of the round
There's
on
Jimmy
the
Lennon
last
Jr.
round.
Yeah,
The
that
fight
was
is
fun.
practically over.
Please for a solemn
What you mean?
moment as we pause to recognize the recent passing of Leon Spinks, a former U.S. Marine, a former U.S. Olympic gold
Leon
medalist,
Spinks.
and heavyweight champion of the world. He was best known for scoring one of boxing's biggest upsets when, in only his 8th professional bout, he defeated
about to start,
Muhammad
y'all.
Ali. At this time, we invite you to join us in a boxing tribute of a 10 count. Please remain silent as our timekeeper tolls 10 in honor of Leon Spinks.
No teeth, he still had it.
Play too much.
Well, fans, as we
I'll play
approach
too
the
much.
main event, we
Oh.
extend a special welcome to the brave men and women
Feels
serving around
facts.
the world and joining us
Yeah,
tonight on
yeah.
the
Hopped
He
up
looks
on
in
the good
shape.
stuff.
American Forces.
He look in better shape than he did for the Pacquiao
And
fight.
now the
Oh yeah, he
time
definitely
has
looked in
come.
better shape.
The featured attraction
And that wasn't even like a really serious fight.
of our boxers as they make their way to the ring. First, here is the undefeated knockout-minded contender.
I hope he bringing in something new.
Puerto Rico,
I mean, hopefully he punch. He fighting nobody. Come on.
Santiago.
What round do you think it's gonna he gonna knock the dude out?
Hopefully first. I just want to see Broner knock somebody out for the first time in like 5 years.
Hope he get him on
He's still a
5.
beast though. Why? I mean, yeah.
Like I think Broner is gonna just put up a show, and then he's gonna decide to end it right then and there.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna end up dragging it out that much.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna show off, you know.
Yeah.
It's Broner. Yup. sure.
He hopes to add Adrian. The problem Broner's name.
That dude fit is not all that at all.
Yeah, what kind of blend?
I mean, it's cool. He ain't really popular.
What do you
Last
think
guy,
Broner finna come out here?
I mean, I seen his shorts. His shorts look crispy. They don't match with his gloves.
He did lose 35 pounds, so we don't know how he is physically. Also, Broner, so Santiago has to take advantage of this
Yeah.
great opportunity.
If he punched, he's definitely gonna win. He could have won all his fights if he just punched instead of trying to be Mayweather. He sucks when he does that.
Yeah, he better off just doing his own style.
Yeah, punching instead of the whole time.
Let's see what this dude come out in.
Ugh.
Alright. Got the little glitter.
That's fishy, man.
Yeah, this video actually looks pretty neat. I'm gonna lie.
That's clean and crispy, man. About billions. Yeah, AB. He don't got billions though. He got $13.
Yeah, right.
He does have $13. He got in trouble for that. Yes, he did.
I never heard anything like
Because
that.
he didn't have no money. He spent all his money on dumb stuff. Like a wave brush with diamonds on it. He spent money on that.
You gotta be playing. There's no way you could have spent
He
it on
did.
there.
He really did. It had black and yellow diamonds on it, and it was a wave brush.
That's-
It was not worth it. It looked hard.
It's good for
though.
the cloud. Though, but yeah, I'm not.
Boy,
gonna say
bro. It's good for the clout. It's good for the clout, man.
Whatever. But
Hey guys, it's great for the clout. You heard this, man.
shut up. Shut up.
No. No. Dang, AB only 5'6"?
And a
Hey,
half.
midget.
I wouldn't
I
say
know he's
that.
that short. But he not 5'6". I know that's cap. We seen him.
We seen him up close.
He ain't look 5'6". He looked 5'9". He did not look no 5'6" at all. A little taller than that. Don't fit for real. AB always got to come out with something clean.
It's the main event. It's the fight sphere. It's the classic. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Jimmy Lennon Jr., aka Butterhead Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Mohegan Sun Arena here in Uncasville, Connecticut, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by Geico. Bout is sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe, Department of Athletic Regulations. The chairman of the tribe is James Gessner, Executive Director Michael Mazzulli. Judges scoring for ringside, all from the state of Connecticut. Tom
Let's
Carson,
go.
Glenn Feldman, and Peter Harry.
I'm about to sleep, dude.
Introducing our referee in charge of the action.
Definitely is.
Instructions after the introductions.
I can't wait.
In like 4 years.
All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening.
He got it, though.
Rounds of boxing in a welterweight special attraction.
And
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boxing
Really
fans
do.
joining us around the world, live from the fight sphere, the Mohegan Sun Arena. It's
Showtime! Yeah. Showtime.
Introducing you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks.
Boom, shot.
Hailing from Dorado.
Don't do him like that. Give him a chance.
Weighing at 145 and 1/4 pounds.
14
He's
wins,
undefeated
1
in
loss,
his
10
campaign in the ring
KO.
with a record of 14 wins, no losses, 1
Ah.
draw, with 10 wins.
1 draw.
coming by
I thought that was a
knockout.
loss.
Tonight,
That ain't a bad record.
Showtime and
I mean,
stateside
he just started,
debut.
of course.
Here is the
I thought that was a loss. It was a draw.
contender, introducing Giovanni El Loquito Santiago.
they clapping for themselves.
The ring, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing red trunks.
They clapping for themselves.
No, don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Come on, bro.
Broner, come on, bro. They ain't gonna put in the fake. Yeah. In the background, they just gonna have Broner team. Come on, this Broner. Nobody knows who that is. The other dude.
He is just coming back, so he is just coming back, so it's kind of to be expected. And there aren't many crowds that are allowed to,
into the stadium. Yeah. Nobody trying to get that COVID.
Yeah.
Walk through. It's only one video I could find on that dude. Literally, by the way.
We went over the rules early in the dressing room.
About to get that bread back though. For real.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He look in better shape than he did for the Pacquiao fight to me.
Referee Arthur Mercante, 37 years of pro experience, working his 361st pro bout on March 8th. It's the 50th anniversary of the biggest fight in history. Ollie Frazier won. The referee for that fight was Arthur Mercante Sr., and this might as well be the biggest.
You don't got a haircut, bro.
Adrian Broner's history. It's a return after a career-long layoff, making the bounce back.
Hopefully you get a knockout.
An abysmal defeat against Manny Pacquiao.
I want to see Broner knock somebody out for the first time in a long time.
At welterweight, Broner,
It's gonna happen at some point.
white trim, taking on the undefeated Giovanni Santiago in the blue with green trim.
Yep.
Santiago is a body puncher.
He a
first,
big
and most
body
people
puncher, they
kinda
say.
gives you the body. He defends against the head and doesn't worry so much about the body. Santiago.
How would you find that out? How much research you do? I can find one video on him.
Knockouts to the body, as you pointed out, including his last fight.
I mean, he was dropping dudes with body shots, so I guess he is. That's the only video I could find. I tried to read up on it.
We've really seen him become an ultra defensive fighter, and after the real big criticism, he just doesn't throw enough punches.
Dude actually look fast.
He a little gun shy. And that usually happens when he has someone that
I'm about to catch him, bro.
overwhelms him with punches. He lets the fighters get in,
Kind of fade him out.
inside him, and he lets the body
Pop that
expose. So
jab,
let's
bro.
see if
Would you-
We need to throw something.
Statistic that highlights the chasm in experience. Coming
Come on,
into this
bro,
fight,
do
Santiago
something.
had blocked 61 professional rounds compared to Broner's
He's trying to walk him
82
down.
in title fights.
Yeah, just the title fights alone.
Yep.
Yeah, clearly Broner is the best fighter
Always
he's
gotta
ever
walk your
faced,
opponents
and
down.
certainly has a huge.
So don't do all that till you hit him first.
Your career. Yeah, Broner he's only averaging 33 punches per round in his last 3 fights, but the good news is he
Me
lands
trying to
his
think him
power
out.
punches at 43%. He's a very accurate power puncher.
And I gotta say, losing nearly 40 pounds in training camp must have felt like having a dentist appointment every hour on the hour. And again, a
I'm
lot
sure
of
it's
this
hard.
self-inflicted. We know that Broner has had mental health issues, has dealt with a lot of trials and tribulations, but we're here to chronicle and document this prize fight. And here in the opening round, final minute of the first
Bro.
round,
Too hard.
very much
You need to
a
jab to the
wait and
body.
see. Not a huge start by any means.
Yeah, Santiago has been averaging 70 punches a round. He has thrown 10 in
We need
this
to double up his
round. Then
jabs.
again,
Come on, man.
11, but Broner's only thrown 10.
I don't
So
even.
I wanna see a right hand or
Yeah,
something.
We'll try to figure out what the other guy has.
Of course, let's hope they don't fill each other up for 12 rounds, because that's going to be the concern, Abner, as we go into the final
Yeah.
35 seconds.
You gotta punch.
We've heard all of the talk, and we know how much of a draw and an attraction Adrian Broner has been. Let's not forget, at 26,
What you backing
he's the
up
second
for?
youngest fighter who have won titles in 4 or more different divisions.
You wanna stay there and
Oscar De La Hoya
punch
was the
with
youngest
him.
one. He needs to.
Oh, dude
he
kinda
needs to
fast.
deliver
Oh my
in the
God.
square circle, at least in terms of a more dynamic offense.
One thing that Broner's good at is
Slow
picking
down.
his punches. So I think this style in Santiago benefits.
For real.
He can pick his shots easily, jab, body, anything he
He
wants.
shouldn't do too much yet until he starts scoring points. That was a good left hook.
It was kind of a slow first round.
It was a slow first round. They got to feel each other out. Neither of them fought each other before. First round always to fill out.
Yeah,
Those
true.
shorts fishy.
He needs to pump up the volume.
The volume for real. Why did he said pump up the volume? Even they know he be.
This fight in the center of the ring does not want to be caught on the ropes, which is not good for him.
Stay off the ropes and pump up the volume. Yeah, facts.
Averaging 70 punches per round, not so much in the first round, but Broner doesn't like a fast
Push the
pace. He wants
pace.
to push the pace.
Go to the body, land a straight right hand.
I still think Broner could have did a little bit
How
more
do they
than
know?
that
How do they
for the
know
first
this?
round, though.
Yeah, but it's a startup round. They gotta feel each other out. Dude look fast. He ain't finna go in there and try to knock him out first round. He been gone for 2 years on top of that.
Yeah.
He looks serious.
But he did have all that time to train, so let's see
Yeah,
what.
I mean, I found out about the fight recently, like 2 weeks ago.
And again, here's a guy who should be applauded for challenging himself against the best in the business. Pacquiao was the 10th champion that Broner has
Of
faced.
course. AB's the best when he's throwing hands instead of trying to be Mayweather.
Not flashy stuff.
By a fighter that he
He can be flashy and still
makes his punches.
throw
He
punches.
only jabs good. He's a thinker.
This man really got diamonds in his
I mean,
face.
he really need to let his hands go this time.
Yeah.
He stays out.
That's the problem. You know, unfortunately, something that Santiago's doing that's interesting. He's doing a lot of feinting. You see him there doing a lot of feinting, and I think that part of that is he wants to see if Broner will bite
Left
on that one.
uppercut.
That'll help him get that right hand in.
You think he's trying to set him up for something?
Probably.
Santiago's
Yeah,
most
he
notable
throwing
win
more
to
than
date
usual.
came in April of 2017 when, despite being knocked down twice,
He don't
by
ever
Bugsy,
throw,
defeated
usually.
42-year-old lefty and former 140-pound titleist.
Double
Marcus
head.
Corley by 10-round
Ooh,
unanimous decision here, stepping up to 12 rounds for the first round of the fight. He had
that was
four
good.
examples for 10 Corley, the only one that
Nice little slip.
and the only other win that would take notice would be against Ivan Kano, who
Why
at
you
one
stepping
point
so
was
wild
kind
like
of a
that?
fringe contender.
Yeah, that was kinda
in the 40
weird.
pound division. Those would be the only
Hey,
two you could
trying to throw his opponent off, I guess.
someone that was a
Or
real,
maybe
but
he
as you
just-
pointed out, Broner certainly the best
Maybe
he's
just-
I don't
faced
know.
thus far. And here with a minute and 13 left in the
Yeah.
second.
Ooh,
okay, that was a nice little hook.
That was a good left hook.
He said the fans can expect an action-packed fight, and so he said he's going to
Hey.
attack the body.
He doing the Mayweather, but at least he doing good with it.
Time moment. When I say break, okay? Stop the hold.
Man, shut up.
And Santiago's good at going at the body,
Let
especially
him
that
bite.
right hand to the
Yeah,
body.
you need to just, the ref need to just stay out the way.
It's not like they're gonna be clinching the whole time.
Well, there's been no pressure from Santiago, and Broner, of course, waiting to counterattack. Keep him up.
That looked kind of low.
Have been at a
Yeah,
premium
it was
with
right on
30
his
seconds
leg.
left in the second. Saw him try to go to the body. Santiago then left to the trade a little low. He hasn't really been in position to throw many body punches yet in this fight.
Adrian need to try and throw some double jabs.
Ooh. Snap his jab. I want to see a right hand land.
Some powerful.
Ooh. Yep.
Thank you, Mo. Here with the victorious Otto Wallin. Otto, congratulations on the victory.
Otto Wallin.
To show that you are a better fighter.
Not too much action in the second round.
Speed will be the difference in your opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, I think speed was the difference. Speed, good footwork, and
And that dude was trying to clip
You
you.
know, everyone wanted to know if Dominic Brazil
Oh.
was over that devastating knockout by Deontay Wilder mentally and physically. You were in the ring with him. What do you think?
I felt like I knew before the fight that he was going to come out hard and
Yeah.
trying to, I think he had a point to prove. And
Broner.
Broner.
he wanted to
Yep.
show that he's back in there,
For
and
sure.
maybe he did. I don't know. I got to go back and watch the tape. But
I don't even know who the other dude is, really.
Racking up some more experience.
All right, what would you like next?
Next,
Broner.
have a good break. Get back in there. And,
Although he could throw him a little bit more.
Otto Wallin
punches.
He can give him some time though. The fight just started. I mean, he gotta
I just
go
kind of
this round.
expected him to throw him
Why
a
is he
little bit more in the
standing
second
so
round.
wide? Why is he doing that?
Let's give him a break. Let's give him at least 5 rounds. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt on Broner. You know, I think he's going to start choosing his punches and little by little start breaking down Santiago. At least that's what I want to see from Agent Broner.
What round they in? Round 3. It's round 3.
Ooh, okay, that was safe jab.
I just want to see Broner land a right hand to the body.
Yeah, take the wind out of his stomach.
I want to see him use his right hand.
Santiago twice. That's the 42-year-old version of DeMarcus Corley. So, you know, we don't know how well he will respond to power punches.
Round 3.
Since rising from weighing over 140, he's gone 4-3-1. Weighing 140 or under, he's gone 3-1. And since he won the title in his 4th different division, he's got 2-2-1.
Bro, if Broner lose to this dude, that's gonna be crazy.
You know, there's a key moment in this fight. He's on the inside of Santiago.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that he's setting Santiago up for something.
They both ain't throwing no punches in the first 2. They're picking up now. Yeah.
After being trained by Kevin Cunningham for his last 2 fights, longtime trainer
First 2 rounds were a little more slow. This round they're picking up the pace.
Santiago has been trained throughout his career by Raul Broner.
Looked like he lifted his entire leg up.
I would have just been throwing one jab at a time. He needs to throw a double jab.
He ain't throwing to the body. Neither of them really throwing to the body.
Except for Santiago.
Oh, never mind. Yep. Santiago is throwing to the body.
At times he just falls into
Broner, he's still, I mean,
to let the opponent, you know,
same Broner from the Pacquiao fight so far. Yeah. That was gruesome. Ooh. They both hit each other. Like clean so far.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a decent hook.
Hit him with another one. Valdez got that good. Yup. Man. Valdez took the W. Man.
Alright. Pace picked up a little bit more.
Why is it still on the ground? Oh, never mind. Still on the ground? Dang. He put him to sleep that bad? He's still slumped?
You gotta be careful. Give me some more. Give me some more.
Dang. He getting up now.
You're working fine. You're working the way I want you to work.
He went to the grave.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body on him.
He back from the dead.
He's on the border. But you won that one. That's what I want you to do for the rest of the fight. And keep the hands up. Keep the hands up all fight. Let's keep working the body.
I feel like there's a lot of good Mexican coaches.
Broner needs to stop hitting him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him throw a body shot yet.
I was very struck by that.
Yeah.
Adrian Broner asking his trainer Stanford Boyd.
He needs to use his left hook.
It's an interesting comment. Am I reading too much into it, Abner?
No, you're not.
Every time he throws his left hook, he lands it. Broner losing. I won't lie. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I kind of agree
So
with
far,
that too.
Broner's kind of losing.
He needs to start moving his head a little bit more, and he needs to try and at least throw some punches to the body. Like,
Neither of them really doing nothing, but I feel like Broner winning so far. I mean, losing. You know what I mean. He's still the same so far. I haven't seen nothing else new.
no new improvements.
Come on, bro. How you gonna not have a lineup and still be fighting the same? You gotta beat dude up.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking as smooth as Eastern Junior did. You know, having been off for so long as well.
Well, outage.
Mm. Come on.
Paltry numbers there when it came to
Broner got to
Double
throw
up
to
your
the body.
jab, dude.
He ain't throwing to the body at all.
For them to trade with Brunson.
He's
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all he doing is just throwing one jab at a time. He
That was
needs
a
to speed
hard
up
right
his.
hand.
He need to either speed up his punches or double up his jab. And he need to go to the body more.
Combinations, yeah.
He just headhunting so far. It's starting to irritate him.
And an interesting note you mentioned, Al, is that the referee's not letting.
You need to slow dude down because dude fast.
Something that might
He got speed.
Some hooks to the body would do.
What you do?
Or a straight left.
Bro, come on. You letting him pick you apart.
You ain't need to stay away from the ropes.
Bro, hit him. Dude. Bro, he could have threw a left hook in the clinch.
You need to keep Santiago at a distance.
And they might give Broner the win even if he doesn't do good because he got more, things. They do that in boxing sometimes. You can tell by the Theory and Otto Wallin fight.
Broner needs to start keeping Santiago at a distance because each time he get close, he go for that body.
Santiago digging in his ribs.
Broner keep trying to get in too close. He need to keep his distance.
Oh, that's Santiago trying to get in there. He trying to make it a dirty fight, which is smart.
Yeah.
Ooh, if that overhand would have landed, that would have hurt Broner. Broner losing so far. He just punched after the. He said he hit him in the nuts.
Listen, we're gonna act like gentlemen. It was a mistake. Same time as
That wasn't no mistake.
He did that on
I'm not
purpose.
gonna stand for this shit.
They both threw punches
All
after
right.
the round, and Santiago did what Evander Holyfield did.
That's a little
His
intense.
His first fight with Mike Tyson, he said, "I'm gonna hit you back and show you I'm not afraid of the moment." Well, Santiago did some good body work.
So far, same old Broner.
Broner got against the ropes. That's
Bro, why he put himself on the ropes?
Yeah, he need to keep away.
Broner playing too much. Again, like, bro, you fighting a dude with 14 wins. Come on. You have the experience, bro. Do something with that. Ooh.
He really need to stop letting Santiago get in too close. It's going to be deadly if he ended up.
So Giovanni Santiago gets deducted a point. He had
That
been
1 point to change the fight.
for low blows back in 2018, but that's the first time.
Broner gotta do something, bro. Throw some combinations. Just he always do this in every single fight. His fights be so plain now.
Once Broner hit him, that's when Santiago responded.
A little late for my liking.
Yeah, it's 6 rounds before the bell.
You still got your beard, bro. Right.
And that point could have impact.
Stuff to do with his beard.
Bro, you got his old coach back. He got a beard and no lineup. He should be doing good.
Yes, and that is exactly what he needs to do. He's following instructions. I mean, again, I mentioned it. If you're fighting a Broner that hasn't been in the ring in so long, that should have been inactive,
Ooh, my God.
I don't get in too close.
Santiago catching Broner.
You go in there and overwhelm with punches.
He getting caught.
Yeah, he's overwhelming them in terms of body shots landed.
Broner need to keep sticking his jab.
He losing this round too. Yep, I agree.
Now there's Broner landing the right hand. He's going to have to land the right hand with no gear to keep Santiago from being willing to attack at this level.
We just talking. We talking about the round. He losing a round.
This is another round in which Santiago has pretty much doubled the number of punches Broner has thrown and has landed them. So
Winning the fight, losing a round.
to do something to
Come on, bro.
dynamic.
Do something. Stop having your hands down. You ain't doing nothing.
I feel like you're being too cautious. Like, just stick your jab out, dude.
I'm tired of watching Broner fights. He don't do nothing.
He ain't getting caught.
If he lose to this thing, he actually trash. A man with 14 wins, bro.
He stands too wide.
That's how he fight.
The people at the gym said, you have got to get back to this. You
That's
have
his
talent."
style.
He said, you know what? I took that to heart. He got back into it. Now here he is, center stage.
He a shell of himself. Yup.
Basically.
Santiago applying smart pressure fighting right now. He's pushing Broner back, but being smart about it, not just rushing
Man.
it.
And doing what his trainers said, keep your hands up so you don't get countered.
Oh, bro, you not Mayweather. What are you doing? Punch.
I was disappointed.
Yo. You the same. He lost that round. Oh yeah, that was way after the bell. He hit him way after the bell.
Stand by my original statement. Broner landed a punch after the round, and Santiago responded.
No, he didn't.
That was before, not after.
Disappointed if I say so myself. Yup. We all are. It's about to be round 5.
Jackson 5, pretty cool.
I'm assuming that means he clapped. I'm assuming that means he clapped, right?
I guess.
He clapped. It's round 6.
Right on point. Again, you can tell the right instructions to Broner. You can tell him exactly what to do, but it's up to him. If Broner wants to go in there and look for the fight,
It's round 6.
Show the fight.
No.
You can't do
You don't get in
that.
trouble. Why would we show the fight? No.
We can only relate to what's happening at this point. You gotta have to watch the fight yourself. So YouTube.
This is a stream. Y'all came here to hear the commentary. We show y'all the fight. We can get in trouble. Round 6. Okay. 6. Yeah. So far, Broner's not doing too good.
So far, it's just been disappointment. Broner keeps letting Santiago get in too close, and
Dude digging in his ribs.
you trying to take him out.
That was a thigh shot.
It was below the belt, so
Hey, go look at this. This dude's in stuff. He showed the fight. He's in stuff.
Broner standing his ground now like he wants to back Santiago up, but he doesn't show punches at that point. And it's Santiago, they're in a bit of a standstill, but Santiago definitely not being swallowed up by the moment, the biggest opportunity of his career.
Show y'all the fight for what? So we can get in trouble? Nah. Watch the fight yourself. Y'all came here for the commentator.
Also, Broner been on defense so far.
That's all y'all need to know. Broner's not doing too well.
He's doing a little bit more.
With the volume.
I still think he can keep himself a little bit more defended.
Alright. We'll do that. Y'all goofy.
At ringside here at the Fight Sphere,
I wish.
Buddy boy, okay.
I never come here before.
10 seconds left in the first half of this 12-rounder, which is now being contested at 120.
Hey, the fans need more volume. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it. Y'all came here for the commentating. That's all y'all need to know. Broner's not doing too well. He said, couldn't we at least cut the volume? Go ahead and do that for him. Is that better? Oh, the other guy, Santiago. He's winning so far.
You see that right hand was blocked. This one
What's your
gets in,
prediction? We thought Broner were going to win.
Yeah,
Broner's going to win. I feel like he's still going to win because he's the bigger fighter. Like,
yeah, more
overall.
experience, but if he doesn't pick it up, then he probably is
going
going to lose.
I'm not talking about like size. I mean like he's more popular. Because Tyson Fury, he had more popularity over Otto Lee, and I feel like that's why they give him a fight. Because he looked lost.
But
Maybe because he was like
Questions going into
more
the second
popular
half.
fighter.
if that is the case,
Broner in shape at this point. Can he change his style into a more dynamic offensive one? It's round 7 scheduled for 12.
Oh, and Jack, it's round 12, round 7.
And remember, in round 4, that point being deducted turned what would probably be a 10-9 round for Santiago into a 9-9 round.
Nope.
Right at the halfway point of this
Broner's
12-round,
not letting his hands go.
147-pound fight. How
he's
does
being overly
officials
cautious.
or Steve Farhood have it?
Again.
Al, you are exactly right because the fourth round was clearly for Santiago at the start of
too
the
much
fifth.
on the defense and not on the
Referee
offense.
Oliver Campbell took a point away from Santiago for punching after the belt in the
Great
fourth.
offense is
Still
still
with that
defense.
at 58-55, Santiago with the
ain't
no
shows
offense.
that tell us the body punch connect 48-3.
Ooh, that was a stiff jab.
42% of his body shots in his career. The
There you go.
average just under
I think he's
30,
trying to pick it up a little bit more now.
At the body work.
Oh, come on.
You need to stay away from the ropes, though.
He needs to throw his left uppercut.
Down.
Abner Martis, how do you assess this fight after 6 rounds?
Well, you know, I was giving Broner.
Yeah, he definitely making.
Like I told you guys, the 6. This is the 7.
He definitely making bank off his off the body shots.
And his arsenal. Still picking the shots 1, 2, not doing it enough.
Broner's found one little unlocked one secret.
Yeah, I think he winning. He pretty much winning the fight at this point.
Yeah, what's wrong with Broner? He ain't throwing, bro.
Yes,
Not throwing. You think Santiago has a chance? I mean, we didn't think he had a chance. He's winning the fight though.
Yeah.
Last round,
He tries to come in. Final minute of the 7th. Counter right from Broner.
Ooh,
Okay, that was a nice little hook.
different.
Hey.
That was a great move.
Still not throwing a lot of punches, and I think Santiago wants to be ahead of this round, but Broner has done a little
Bro, stop letting him punch you. What are you doing? It's like he would do good for a little bit, and he would start getting hit again.
I mean, this fell literally
Since he
into
lost fast.
Yeah, that definitely.
Maidana basically traumatized him, and now he's trying to be
The other
Mayweather.
ring exploits of victory.
He don't want to get hit like that ever again.
He's proven to be a draw. It's
Serious.
You know, Howard Stern back in the day.
That wasn't a joke. He traumatized. Literally, ever since that fight, he has not been throwing any punches.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with him. He acting scared to get hit. Yup, and he a boxer. A pro boxer. Finally, you're throwing.
Yup, now he just has to start doing that a little bit more.
He just hides like a turtle hiding in the shell. Yup. Hey, at the end though, he started throwing a lot.
It looked good, but he didn't connect.
Yeah, if he can keep that up, then he'll definitely win. But you can't just be letting Santiago well off on him like that. You need to keep him at a distance.
Don't let him get on top of you. Don't let him get on top of you. In that round, he kind of did that, so avoid that.
Yeah.
If he can keep that up, then he'll win. But he can't let Santiago
Yeah, he
well
got a
on him like
punch.
that.
Using the jab to jab
And
his
keep his
way
distance.
which is
Yeah.
the correct thing to do.
Santiago is good up close, but if he can keep him away, then he'll definitely have a chance.
As Broner languishes on those
Too
ropes, which is
fast,
where he doesn't
though.
want to be.
I'm gonna watch
Later on in the round,
Santiago.
Adrian Broner had some good offensive
Let
moments.
the man win this fight.
And
Yep.
got caught on those ropes
That's all.
right at the end of the round.
Better man
This is
always
honestly
wins.
hope for.
Scheduled for 12. Main event,
Round eight.
welterweight
Round
fight
eight.
between
Why
Adrian Broner.
This fight went by fast.
Long
Yeah.
21-month layoff coming off the loss to Manny Pacquiao against the undefeated
Broner better
Giovanni
not.
Santiago.
Come on, man.
The little wolf.
At this point, we like one of those
Now, I
radio
want to point out that
shows.
Santiago is the
Yeah.
emotional stablemate of Emmanuel Rodriguez, who we saw
Just
here was a very
relaying
controversial
what's happening
decision
in the fight
to
for
Raymond
the audience.
We kind of thought
Yeah.
Rodriguez was ahead. Why do I say that? We don't know how the judges are seeing this. In our
I'm
eyes,
pretty sure we see how the judges are seeing
Santiago
this.
has it appears to be controlling these
Ooh,
rounds, but
that was
we
a
don't know how
good
the
straight
judges
right.
are seeing it.
Yep. Just keep him at a
That's something
distance.
that
Hit him right
Don't
here.
let him get.
Broner seeing all those
It was
punches
almost in
as
the
he
back
was
of the
able
head,
to
but at
avoid
least he
that
landed a straight
combination.
right. Am I right?
Just over
That was
minute
bad.
in the eighth.
That was bad.
That was
Let me
funny
be
in
honest.
my
I
jokes.
mean, you're the guy who's been in the wars. You're the champion. What are you seeing in front of your eyes right now here in
That was
round number
funny.
8?
You know what? Before that end of round 7, I think he did hear what you said.
Throw it to the body.
And it triggered.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with him landing right hands finally, but he needs to throw to the body.
Yeah.
He's very talented. He just
back
broke.
again, back to late the jab. You know, that's a great jab. But you got to do a
That
little
we
bit
can
more
all
than
agree
that.
on.
You got to convince
My diamond
yourself.
didn't
You
have
got
to
to convince us
traumatize
that you're back.
Now
And
he
so far, he's not doing so.
throwing like how he's doing.
He's still going for the head. He needs to try and go for
he
the body
throwing
a
now.
little more. Yep.
He did it backwards. He did a left hook straight right. He did it backwards. Still landed.
That jab off the forehead of
Very
Santiago. Santiago comes in with a 1-2. Minute
He
left
could
in
do
the
it straight right to the body.
I think Adrian can move his head a little bit more.
Ooh.
That almost was a knockdown. I don't know if he got hit with that left hook. He did not.
And now Broner has Santiago on the
He
rope.
hurt him.
Santiago, though, bobbing and weaving,
He
and
Now you
hurt.
just gotta keep
Ooh.
the pressure.
almost exit before he got hit with that.
Broner did drop him. That was a knockdown.
Now it's Santiago muscling
They just ain't call it. He got hit with that. That was a knockdown.
30 seconds of the 8th round.
He touched the ground.
Yeah, they should have called that.
Oh, that was a knockdown.
Broner has found that counter.
Broner throwing now. Finally,
Almost
bro.
caused the knockdown. In fact, we don't know if his
He
knee
hitting.
touched, but it was close. I believe there's a
He needs to stick his jab out when Santiago starts doing all that. Like, come on.
Hey, he doing good now.
He is. I'm just saying he still needs to stick his jab.
I ain't gonna lie. They played him for not saying that was a knockdown. That
This is
definitely
by
was a
far
knockdown.
Broner's best round in the
Broner
fight.
got him.
Yeah, he got him.
They just ain't say it was a knockdown, but he touched the floor. He hit dude with a left hook and dude glove
Take a
touched
look
the
at
floor.
the left hook
He
that
buckled.
landed for
Best
Adrian Broner,
round.
whether it could have been a knockdown.
Broner.
A left
You know what
hand
you mean.
that said no.
Yep.
I don't know if his glove touched. It may not have. It's really hard to tell.
Hold up.
Looked like it kind of
And we'll look
scraped.
overhead to see if
Yeah,
that
it still
gives us
touched
a
the ground. Hold
better
up. They gotta
view.
show it again.
His knees did not touch. The question would be whether the right
Ow.
glove touched.
Ooh.
How he kept his balance, I have no idea. It doesn't
Yeah,
look
that
like
was a
glove
knockdown.
touched the mat.
But was it? It didn't look like he
So
touched.
check left
Looked
hook
like
with
it, like,
Mike
came
Stanley
close
going
to-
for the, landed a little bit toward the back
Yeah,
of that,
he-
but I think it was a
He got rocked though. It wasn't a knockdown, but he got rocked.
Twice, and let's not give any
Boy
no
buckled.
gifts. Let's go hard now for these last
Fuck,
4 rounds. Let's go.
chuckle.
Alive.
Down
Let's
nine.
go. Let's go, Lobito. Let's
World's
go, Wolf.
fastest fight. Do you guys do this for all major fights?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Sometimes we might do some.
Santiago as we begin
We don't do
round one.
a bunch of live streams. We only have 2 so far. This is our second one, but we have other videos. And we be doing those on big fights.
Both of them could have been deducted points for punching after the bell.
You know, Broner has had only one stoppage in his last 12 fights, so it's not like he gets a lot of knockouts. So
And again, Al, not to belabor the point, 147 pounds this fight is being contested on. There's no signs of any power at this weight.
Hope he doesn't overhook like how he did on the 8th round. Need to knock this dude down.
That's cool. Keep it, man. Good work.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Just keep that up and stay away from those ropes.
I see Broner getting a little bit more of the.
I'm glad that he's starting to defend his body a little
that
bit
jab
more.
definitely landing.
I like how
Better.
he landing punches now.
Being really fast with it, and now seeing a Broner that he's looking up dead in the eye,
Yeah.
thinking,
Hit him again.
I can't. I want to land two uppercuts to chilling.
Was more effective, to be sure.
I understand what's dropping.
I want to hear his punches.
I understand what's dropping.
Having a conversation with Broner.
He almost dropped him. I just want to see Broner knock somebody down. Or
Just
knock
go ahead
somebody
moving.
out, which is it, hopefully.
And again, that counter short right uppercut.
Ooh,
There you go.
that jab made him lift his leg up.
And next to that was a right to the body of Santiago, but those body punches are fewer and farther between right now for him.
Final minute of the 9th round.
Come on.
and I like what he tried to do there a little bit.
You need to land a double jab to the head and then straight to the
He's
body.
slowing down.
He's trying to.
He's starting to do
He's
it.
starting to lose his
One
oomph.
time more champion than he was. I think Broner, at moments he
No.
showed,
We don't do that.
and I like it, especially landing a 3-piece, 1-2, being effective with that jab. I'm liking what I'm seeing in this 9th round from Broner.
Yeah, Broner was an incredible amateur fighter. Started
Thank
at the
you.
age of 6, had over 300
Keep tuning in.
amateur bouts.
Make sure you subscribe too. Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all support.
Second youngest
For
fighter
real.
to win 4 titles or titles in different divisions at 26 punch.
Broner
Yeah,
picking it up.
he definitely starting to pick it up.
Now try and get to
You just need to make sure he
another comeback.
keeps it up. So
Oh, dude, bleeding. His eye cut or something. Let's see the cut. Yes, he is. I'll give him that one. Me too.
Okay, Giovanni, now you got to
He
do the power
cut.
punches now.
Broner
for
gonna
these
have to
last
go for
rounds.
that cut.
The right hand.
If he can't
to
knock
the
him out,
body.
he can get a stoppage if the cut gets too big.
Work him there. Yubi.
definitely.
See if we have
That's
little
not a
time to
big
fix that
cut, though.
there. The jab is not working, then you change it up for him. It's round 9.
He might keep on tagging at his head to open it up
He
though.
might knock him out. Hey, hopefully he does.
Give me some Vaseline. Let me put a little bit on there.
Yeah, a little bit. Please don't put a clob on his eye.
Change the game plan. We got to change the game plan now. Don't let him get on top of you. Let's go. On the chest, that right hand on the chest. Make him respect you. Santiago's left eye attracts cuts moss to a flame. Yet another
Round 2.
over the left eye of Giovanni Santiago.
Almost the
I
champion.
want to know what the score is.
I think Broner was winning because of the point that got took away from Santiago and because he's actually doing good.
Let's go back to round number 4, where a point was deducted from Santiago for hitting late. And the explanation given to us by the commission is, yes, Broner may have punched late, but Santiago punched way late, and that was the rationale.
I'm glad he is shaking the rust off.
That point deduction could become very big in this fight.
Definitely is.
Sorry, bro.
Nice.
He's punching now. Ooh, good left hook. Hey, dude trying to sweep Broner though. I won't lie. For a dude with only 14 wins, he ain't no slouch. He was doing good at first. They got Broner down by 2. Hey, that's their scorecards. The judges might think something different. The actual judges. But you know they be going for the bigger fighter, the fighter with more popularity.
Broner is starting to pick it up though, so he might score more points this time around.
Yeah.
There's that left hook that clipped Santiago and
Hand it free. Santiago's
Let go.
punches, but Broner has been landing at a higher
Let go.
percentage. For instance, he's landed where it shows
About to
that 6 of the
throw left
13
hook.
punches
Watch.
he's thrown in this round. So,
Ooh, I told you. Okay.
Yeah, landed that left hook to the jaw. And Santiago now closing in, missing with that. Sweeping left hook, misses with that 1-2. Good
You need to land the
Dude
uppercut
ain't
to that
playing with
chin.
Broner. He trying to sleep Broner.
Yeah, he's starting to lose his energy.
it's a close round.
Oh, yeah.
This round, I think it's really a tough one. This last minute, he could decide the winner.
Santiago continues to target the body.
Yep.
Final 60 seconds of the 10th.
Dang, this round's going by fast.
That
Yeah.
was a terrific left hook downstairs by Santiago. And I think
Broner needs a jab at the body.
Yeah, he going for that cut.
he doesn't want to give it away because that could have been the changer in this round.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's times that Broner just falls asleep and lets Santiago land. But when Broner wakes up, it's
That
back to
cut.
business.
He rubbing on that cut. Ugh. I'll be tagging that cut. Ooh,
Great job.
His head got
he
back.
popping his jab now.
Final 20 seconds of the 10th round.
Throw it to the
Santiago
body.
misses with the jab, then closes the distance and
Oh,
then
pull off
clinch.
a clean little combo.
You need to fight off the clinch.
Of a better offense as we head into the penultimate round. Here's boxing historian Steve Farmer.
Nice.
Well, Mo, when you think about what Adrian Broner has done earlier in his career, he is, as this graphic is going to show, he's one of only 4 fighters to have won titles and won 30,
Adrian
135,
Broner, 4
140,
divisions,
and
Oscar
147.
Williams, 6
And to
divisions,
say that he's a
Floyd
pretty
Mayweather,
company,
5
well,
divisions,
you can
Manny
see how
Pacquiao, 8 divisions.
Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. The number of total divisions in which these fighters won world titles is at the bottom of their names. And the problem with Broner,
Oscar
no pun
Williams
intended, is that he
American.
did this at a very young age. And as a result, expectations are very high. And as we know, in recent years, those expectations have not been met.
Nate.
No, because you're doing all the right thing. You ain't wasting no shots. Just every shot, okay? All right?
In many ways, a typical cautionary tale by having had all that success so young and having gone through
Starting to pick it up.
millions of dollars and even now dealing with legal issues. But he has to deal with Giovanni Santiago here in the final 6 minutes.
Now, I think that last round's going to be a very important round. I personally thought Santiago won that round. But which way it falls for Broner could have a big impact. Santiago is in a round he's never seen. He has not been to this level in a fight before. Broner is 4-1 in 12-round fights. But he's been there, of course, many times.
Adrian, excuse me, Abner, did you expect Santiago to be as competitive as he's been?
Okay, nice little slip.
Santiago is doing better than I expected.
But you know what? Something the last round.
I cannot find no videos on him, but he actually trying to sleep.
But Santiago
Yeah, he
is
did good.
the pressure fighter in those last rounds. But I think that Broner is being the most effective, especially with that jab.
I thought up to the last round he was, but I
Yeah,
thought
he may need
last
Broner
round
may
he
need to
was
score
better.
him
Now
out.
Broner's getting that jab
Yes,
on track.
and Santiago again being the pressure fighter in these right now in these
You don't think he did enough
that
to
jab like
win?
crazy, jab.
I mean, if he won
you win
the last
they
round,
fight when
then he won the fight.
Yeah, we're pulling a Max Holloway here in that. Just trying
I
to
feel
say
like if
something.
Broner wins the last round, he won the fight.
Finally with that jab, but again, focus has to be on Giovanni Santiago, only Giovanni Santiago.
This round is this fight in
He's
microcosm.
going for that eye.
Santiago struck 27 punches.
I can see
At
him
this
looking
point,
at
I
it.
think Broner is winning.
Probably very
Me
similar.
too.
Now that he's done shook the rust off himself.
And I'm seeing a slower Santiago.
Santiago is starting to run out of energy.
Lunging in. Broner's using the ring really well.
He's moving his head and he's fainting as he's coming, but he's not able to fight.
So if Broner can keep it up at this point, I think he's finna win.
But then again, Broner, he's not throwing too much. So who's going to win this round?
Broner
I'm a foot.
marking Santiago's face up with that jab. There's a
I'm
right
gonna
hand.
let his hands fly. Hey, it ain't early anymore.
Defense on display.
It's round 11. He's about to be over.
Yes, group back here in the latter stages of this
early.
fight. And that is the biggest factor now.
Hey, he throwing more than he did for the Pacquiao fight. It's way more.
The 11th round is upon us.
I don't know, guys. I'm starting to see a Broner, finding himself, getting back in groove, like you mentioned, Mo. Not much, not volume punching, but
He's already won the fight. He won the fight.
Yeah, he definitely has won the fight.
Is he winning over his fan base and the critics as we head to the 12th and final round here at the Fight Sphere?
I mean, I guess he needs another. I feel like if he wins this round, he wins the fight. I don't know why. I mean,
we gotta knock him out. Let's knock him out. Let's not leave this to a decision, okay?
Yep, that's the only chance.
So let's go.
yeah. You gotta
Fighting
shoot
good, but we gotta
him.
knock him out. That's the reality. If you get him, you get him.
At this point, Broner is kind of winning my points. So the only chance is to knock Broner out.
I mean, yeah. I don't think dude has a chance at winning on decision.
Yeah.
If Broner wins this round, I feel like he won.
Yep.
You super sure. Come on.
He won that round. He winning so far now.
Touch ball. Wait for the there you go, boys.
Turn the volume.
The only thing I can really be mad about right now is the fact that Broner started off so slow.
Yeah, and he ain't throwing it to the body.
Yeah.
Let's bring in our unofficial score, Steve Farhood.
Well, to nobody's surprise, this is a very, very close fight.
Yeah, I either have it to Broner or a draw. 104, 104. Unofficial scorecard.
To Santiago.
Round 12, last round. Broner might drop. Ooh, dude trying to split Broner.
He trying to take his head off.
He know if it goes decision, Broner wins. Draw. That's the unofficial scorecard. The unofficial scorecard had a 104, 104.
I really wish Broner would just
I
double up
agree
his
with
jab
that.
a little bit more.
I kind of agree with that unofficial scorecard. It's either a draw or Broner won, to me.
Yep.
But just thinking of the judges scoring this by the draw, that chance is, it just sounds unlikely.
Yeah. They probably finna get it to Broner.
Yeah. But you know.
Give us play-by-play last round.
I'm not losing this round. Yeah, so far. He's staying on the defensive route. This round.
He basically just trying to survive at this point.
Yeah. Oh, he could have hit with a big right hand.
And yet you remember what
Leaking in would have looked like that.
cornerman Raul Papa Torres said, we need to knock him.
40 seconds.
He really need to double up his jab.
That is called B-side.
Broner just needs to do that.
Man, it's a sad state of affairs, isn't it? I agree. A minute left here in the 12th.
Pretty sure he'd be able to pull it off his combos if he just did that. Like, come on, bro.
There's no way Santiago's not winning this last round.
Yes.
So,
Nope. So Santiago is going to have to go all out and try and knock Broner's head
And
off.
Santiago shocked the world. I mean, I want to say the world because I don't think this is a big fight.
If he was trying to shock the world, he would
I mean,
have simply been trying to
he
knock
shocked.
Broner's head.
He shocked a couple thousand ladies. If he wins the fight, he shocked a
He
couple.
definitely going to shock the world if he wins. But I
The
don't know.
world? Man, this fight not that big. Hey,
Who's Broner?
if he wins, then I'll say he shocked a couple thousand, but I want to say he shocked the world. I think he lost. For him to win, he need money, I guess. Probably. All right, let's see.
All right, let's see the results because
If Broner loses to this dude, he needs to retire for real. Actually, Broner only coming out there with 90 punches.
Broner threw 34 punches, and according to them, landed 7. So
Let's just see the results.
That last round was for
Because
Santiago,
at this
this
point,
is an interesting scoring
I think-
situation coming up.
I think Broner might win, but at the same time, Santiago might win just based off of the simple,
Round by round.
based off the simple fact that he has more
Who gave
brute
him a hard
force.
fight? I would say Santiago. It seemed like he was trying hard.
We headed towards 7,
Harder.
8,
What do you
9,
think?
10. That
Santiago probably.
Broner did better. He was
Yeah,
landing
but
more.
he's a small fighter.
Did he land
So
enough
I'm not
during
sure.
that period? The overall numbers favor Santiago. Some of that is because some of those
In a
rounds,
couple
like
of
the
fights,
12,
you could
were
prove
lopsided
Clout
for him.
can get you
Did
the
Broner
win.
win enough actual rounds to win the fight? They think that in Broner's corner for sure.
Yeah, that point taken away from Santiago might have made a difference.
For real.
According to show stats, in any round, they say Broner did not land more. That doesn't
Really,
mean
I'm
he didn't
hoping
win rounds,
Broner
though,
wins,
because the quality of
but-
the punches clearly matters as well.
Because
And here's
he
the
did
overall
have a slow
numbers.
start.
We knew Santiago would throw more punches.
Can't
He
deny
threw a
that.
lot
He
more.
did have a
We
really
know
slow
Broner,
start.
again, continuing
And
his
it took him a while for him
his
to heat
lack
back
of
up.
volume, but
Know what
he
I
did
mean?
land
Like-
30% of his power punches.
I
Now,
just
that's
want to
down
see
from
who
the
won this
42%
fight.
he
I'm
normally
I have
lands.
a feeling everyone.
How many of those
Body
body
shots
punches?
landed.
You look at the body punches.
There's-
How many of those would the judges
Oh.
give Santiago?
He had
Santiago-
thrown a punch at Broner after the round was over, and they took a point away from him.
Yep.
Go inside the ropes to see the ebb and flow of this fight, and as it
Santiago-
Yeah, he did have pretty good body work.
The early part of the match, we saw this body work from Santiago.
He was demolishing
Was
Broner
inactive a lot in
with the
those
body
early
shots
rounds.
he was landing.
And
Yeah.
later
Can't
on,
deny that.
also,
I thought you meant
occasionally
overall.
did things like that uppercut. But it was Santiago for the most part. Then Eddie Broner was able to come back offensively. Look at him there with a creative combination, Mike Tyson-like combination, a right and then a right uppercut. And he found a place
He
to
got
a
that
check
right
hook.
before it.
Also, some lunging by Santiago. That was a key moment. Had that been called a knockdown, it could have been a 2-point round for Broner. But Santiago was able to keep his balance and not go down. Then Santiago really, he was still taking punches from Broner, but by the last round, it was Santiago attacking and landing very, very effectively and having himself a monstrous 12th round.
Let's just see what happens.
Carlos said.
Let's
He said, "Wow,
find
Broner
out
won."
who wins tonight's
I
main
think for
event.
him,
The man
his
who
is
knows the
going
answer
faster
is Jimmy
than
Lennon
ours.
Jr.
So, Broner won.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rob
after 12 rounds of
Santiago.
action, we have a
I wouldn't
unanimous
say
decision.
Rob,
Here are the score
But
totals.
fight,
Judging
I mean,
ringside,
Clout,
Glenn
he
Feldman
kind of
scores
plays
around
a
115
part
to
in, a boxing
112.
match.
Judge Tom
Let's see.
Carmasone
Is
sees
they
it
gonna put a
116 to
rematch?
111. And Peter
That's not
Harry
good.
scores
What's
about
the
117 to 110. All three in favor of the winner, Adrian, the
Knew it.
Problem
I knew it.
Broner.
Who y'all think won?
Adrian
Maybe
Broner returns
they robbed
and scores a
Santiago.
unanimous
Yeah,
decision
they did
win
kinda
over
rob him.
Giovanni
You feel like they robbed
Santiago.
him?
Like, he did land the most punches early on.
All things
Yeah, but
considered,
the-
Overall,
in terms of
how
good
did
points-
Broner look, and
points got
what
taken
does
from
this result
like,
Well, obviously,
Adding that
yeah,
up with
yeah,
the
those
points-
points that were taken away from him, low-key made the difference for Broner.
We know he won,
Like-
but do you think he won? We ain't talking about who they showed. What do you think?
7, 8,
Yeah.
9,
It's a
even
draw.
10th, 11th
It was a
round,
draw.
not so
It probably
much,
should have been a draw.
Yeah, I feel like it was a
he
draw,
lost
Broner
that
won.
round.
I agree.
I mean, if you ask my
Like,
honest opinion, I thought
Those
it
two,
was
Still ended
those
up
points
getting
taken
a
away
draw.
from Santiago.
Santiago
were
landed
only things that
100
made
punches
difference.
more.
Torres, Santiago's
Wow.
trainer knew something when he told Santiago, "You need a knockout in the 12th round." And
I
now,
think
like,
he should
what
have
is,
thrown more
what's your
punches.
reaction?
That's the
Well,
only
obviously,
problem.
Yeah, true.
two of the judges saw it much wider.
He didn't throw that many
We
punches.
thought, or Steve thought.
All the judges.
And he only picked it up and Adrian only picked it up during the later rounds. So
He picked it up on like round 6.
Punches.
Was it 8 or 7?
No, he didn't pick it up.
Show stats even less.
He started picking it up in round 6.
Santiago landed, but the judges liked some of the work that Broner did.
Let's bring in our unofficial score, Steve Broner.
Gentlemen, Adrian Broner won this fight in the second half of the fight. We take a look at the official cards. You see it a little wider, certainly than I had. I had Santiago winning by a point.
Dang, all 3 of the judges had Broner winning?
Carasone had 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all 3.
I like the decision.
Feldman had 7, 8,
Okay,
that's true. He did
land
some pretty clean shots.
All 3
He
judges
looked
gave
good. He
Santiago
threw
the 12
punches.
round. As we look at my card, I had Santiago building a little bit of a lead at the halfway mark.
Okay.
Broner
Good
certainly
work,
coming
guys.
on.
Have a great
For
night.
that
Hey.
7th round
Thanks.
was certainly a swing round. And as we look at the official cards once again, the judges
We hope
did
we
agree
see you
on
again
the
during
8 of
another
the
live
12
stream.
rounds, although the scores were a little wider than we certainly would have thought.
Tough pill to swallow if you're Giovanni Santiago. The fight of your life,
Hey,
the taste of
thank y'all
defeat
for
the
tuning
first
in.
time as
Make sure y'all
Adrian
subscribe. We
Broner
hope y'all liked the
returns
video.
after a
We hope we see y'all again soon.
25
Yeah,
months and,
peace.
picks up the unanimous decision win. And, well, we saw the judges scored the fight.
Dang.
You tweeted your